So our next step is to try and make our sprite move. So we've made him, we now need to make sure he can move. Now in normal computer programming, it's helpful to have things in loops, in statements, so that you can see them all grouped together. So if something goes wrong, you can come back to this one bit of script and you can fix it. So this is a slightly more complex way of making the sprite move, but it's more along the lines of actual computer programming and a little bit more realistic as to what would be in a real computer game. So you always start, so when the green flag is clicked, when the game is playing, we always press the green flag to start the game. When the game is playing, this is all going to happen. Okay, so it needs to be, if that is clicked, and forever, we're going to forever, so this means that forever, for the entirety of the game, for every single moment that game is playing, this in here is true. Okay, so when the green flag is clicked, when the game is playing forever, if something is happening, do something else. Okay, so it's quite so if something is happening, do something else. So if we come along into sensing, and you can say if a certain key is pressed. Okay, so if the up arrow forever, when the game is playing forever, if the up arrow is pressed, something is going to happen. Now if you look at the scratch space, we have somewhat of a coordinate system going on here. Okay, up and down. If we check at these numbers here, if I go up, I'm increasing the y, and if I come down, I am decreasing the y. If I go right, I am increasing x. If I go left, I am decreasing x. Okay, so we've got your standard kind of mathematical grid system. So to go up, we need to add x. You can see that increasing on the right hand side there. So we need to come into motion because we're moving, and we're going to change y by 10. And now when I press the green arrow, and when I press the up arrow, he will now go up. Now this is a lot more fluid than the other system. Okay. So that's what happens. So therefore, we need another if, because if the down arrow is pressed, so I'm going to put this in the same forever loop. So this is in the same. So if one of these bits isn't working, I know where to go. I know where the problem will be. So if a certain key is pressed, and we're going to go with the down arrow. If the down arrow is pressed, then we come into motion and we change y by 10. Now this of course won't work, because remember, to go down you need to minus the y's, so we're going to come in and we're going to click on minus that. So now when I press the green arrow, I can go up and I can go down. Okay, the same again for the x axis, so you come in, put in another if, get another sensing. So if you're sensing it and you want to go to the right, you will want to increase x by 10. Then that will go, if I click y, that will now increase x by 10. And of course to go left, you'll decrease x by 10 because you want to go the other way. This is a bit more complicated, as I said. This is a better way of programming it, so you can see what's going to go wrong. You can see what's going to happen.